Hey everyone, welcome back to Micro Adventures. Ellie here, solo edition. Today we are going to use our Legree cables, the ones that hook up to the back edge of your carriage. We're going to use them the entire class. And we are going to be on 2 black springs for almost the entire class as well. So whatever you have that you feel like would be equivalent, if you don't have 2 black, maybe a black and a white would be good, or a gray might be a little too heavy would be my thought. Whatever you got, we're gonna make it work. 2 black springs is recommended to start, and we are going to start off with a giant plie hold bicep curls. So grab your cables, step your feet out nice and wide, knees and toes natural turnout, sink your seat down towards knee level. And from here, elbows are floating just in front of the rib cage. Hold the elbows steady, and we'll start with just a bicep curl. And then resist the cables back out. So we're just gonna hold the plie. Now in the bicep curl, if you find you need more resistance, you can do one of 2 things. You can step back a little bit further, or you can choke up on your cables. Walk your hands up the cables. That will give you more resistance. Let's talk about our spine here. Crown of the head lengthening skyward. Tailbone sinking down nice and low towards the floor. Core is squeezing in around you, right? So corset through the waistline. Imagine someone's giving you a nice hug, a big squeeze right through the midsection of the body. In 4, hold the bicep curl. In 3, 2, curl the arms in, hold the curl of the arms, sit your glutes down a little bit lower. Drive through the heels, seal down outer edges of the feet as you lift nice and slow out of this plie. Just the legs are moving. Keep the elbows lifted in front of you. Keep some tension on the biceps. The arms might get a little bit straighter as you come towards lifted, but we're keeping the biceps engaged. Imagine your spine is sliding up and down an imaginary wall behind you. So really important that you keep the posture. Good. Just the legs are lifting and lowering. Take a peek down at your knees. Your knees should be bending right over the middle toes. So sometimes we have a tendency to want to rotate our toes out further or feet out further than the knees. Your hips, knees, and toes should always line up pretty much in everything you're doing. Good. In 4, down and hold. In 3, 2, bring it down and hold. Let's put it together. Press down through the heels, slowly lift as the arms extend all the way forward. And then sit the hips nice and low, bicep curl on the way in. I want you to find a little pause in the bottom. Y'all, I'm looking at a spider right now. I just killed a spider before this class started. And I'm just gonna have to ignore this one. I don't have time. I don't have time for you, little spider. You just stay on that side of the room. Let's keep curling, let's keep plieing. This is a really good example of how things can distract you during your workout, right? And that we're just gonna keep doing the workout. Maybe you just heard that. My dog just randomly barked. Yeah, we're gonna keep doing the workout. We don't have time for you dogs. We don't have time for you spiders. We're gonna keep going. In 4, down and hold. In 3, 2, take it down right here. Hold. From here, press the hips down an inch, up an inch, flare the knees out wide, hold. Hips down, up, flare. Down, up, flare. Give me 10 seconds like this. You have deadlifts on deck. We're gonna go double leg deadlifts in 4, up to standing in 3, 2, 1. Plant your feet hip width apart, parallel. Soft bend in the knees. Pull the cables in towards you, palms face you. Squeeze your abs in tight, and then hinge forward with a flat back. Keep the cables really close to your body. You're bending at your hip creases, not your waist. Drive through your heels, squeeze your glutes to come back up towards standing. Good. It's kind of nice when I can see the spider because at least I know where he is. Let's keep going with our deadlifts. Now, if you find you cannot keep the cables steady, walk down the cables. Right, you could grab the foot straps, lighten up your load, step a little closer to the machine. Right, you know how to get more resistance. I already told you in the last exercise, choke up on the cables or step back. And this is an incredible exercise for your glutes and your hamstrings. So think hinge at the hip creases, drive through the heels, squeeze the glutes to lift back up. Core stays strong. And as you keep your hands really close to the body, you should feel your lats engaged. So the lats are sort of squeezing together and towards your back pockets as you do these hinges here. And we won't do any pulses or holds in this. And if you're feeling any tension in your low back, I want you to ditch the cables and just keep going with the motion with no equipment, working on your form. Good. We've got just about 15 seconds to go here. On deck, we're gonna hit a donkey kick for our left leg. I'm gonna start getting into it so you can peek at me, but keep going with your deadlifts. We will go donkey kick, right knee to the back platform, left foot strap around your left foot in 3, 2, and 1. So right knee comes down to your back platform. Hands are gonna step out wider than your carriage, and start with your left knee down on the platform as well. Left foot is flexed, strong through the core. And then we're gonna kick the left heel straight out behind us, and it's gonna be pretty heavy here. Wrap the front of your left hip crease down towards the floor, push through your heel. Resist in. Hands are wider than the carriage so the carriage isn't bumping into you. And this is brutal on the abs, right? Feel how much your core is working to stabilize you. You're not gonna be here too much longer. We've got just about 20 seconds in this donkey kick. We will keep the cable around the left foot. We'll be lying down on our right-hand side for a leg press. You've got 5, you've got 4, 3, 2, 1. Scooch over to the side of your back platform. You're gonna come down onto your right forearm, lifted through right side waist. Left knee pointed straight forward, left hip stacked over right, leg press. Push the left leg out to straight. Now to get into this position, I am 5'5", and I am really hugging into my back platform, and I'm lining my left knee up with the cable. So I've got a straight line. Now, if you have longer legs, you might have to scoot a little bit closer to the front platform because the resistance is just too heavy. You can always lighten up your spring tension. But if it's heavy for a reason. I want you to work this leg. Good. All right, friends, we're gonna add on here. We've got some fun little variations for you. On this next one, press your left leg out to straight-ish hold. We're gonna go into some bicycles. Allow your left leg to kick forward, bend your knee in, and then push out through the heel. So leg's gonna sweep forward, knee bends in, push through the heel. Keep pressing your right forearm down into the floor. Right side waist is lifted, strong through your core. Keep the left hip stacked on top of the right hip. This is huge. Don't open up through the hip. As you finish this last bicycle, we're gonna reverse direction. Bend your left knee in towards you. Leg extends forward, straight leg sweep it all the way back. 20 seconds to go here. You've got clam on deck. Do not lose this cable. We're just gonna be sliding the foot strap all the way up over the left knee. In 5, in 4, in 3, 2, 1. Take the cable, slide it all the way up over your left knee. Heels together. Start with the knees together as well. Toes are apart. Open the left knee up and then lower down with control. So you've got a little resistance here. It's not gonna be a ton, but you should feel the side of your glute like crazy, just flaring the knee open. Oh my goodness. And then we'll add on. So flare the knee open, kick out through the left heel, bring left heel to right heel, lower the knee down. So it's a clamshell open, little kick, heels together, lower down. And if you're not crying because the tension in the side of your glute, you're not doing it right. You need to scoot further away from your machine till you get a little bit more resistance. And keep the hips really stacked, really stacked. Good. Let's hold the flare of the knee open. Give me a little pulse back, little press back. Tiny presses back. You've got 10 seconds. We're gonna keep facing the same direction. We're gonna stand up, left foot forward, right foot back. You've got a little torso twist with a split squat. Lunge in 3, 2, 1. Take the cable off, take it into your hands, okay? And I would suggest the foot strap. You're facing the same direction, left foot forward, right foot back. Bend both knees so you're in a little Bulgarian split squat hold. Cable is about at your waistline. Inhale here, exhale, twist. Inhale as you come back through center. Exhale as you twist. So we're holding this lunge and a torso twist. If the lunge is just too much, option to lower your right knee down to the floor to keep pushing down through the heel of the left foot and to keep going with your torso twist. So really good modification. And if you keep actively pushing down through the left heel, you will feel that leg working like crazy. Good, but we don't have much further to go. In 4, let's hold the twist. In 3, 2, hold this twist right here. Down an inch, up an inch. Down an inch, up an inch. Final 10, 9. Have a seat. You've got a seated row for your left arm with a little bit of a twist. In 3, 2, 1. Have a seat behind your back platform. Take the hand strap into your left hand, heels up to your back platform. Chest is lifted. From here, right hand can float or it can come behind the thigh for more support. Left arm's gonna row straight back and resist forward. Now we're gonna add a twist to this. So as the left arm rows back, twist. Look towards the left elbow, come back through center. Exhale, twist. You might even start to lean back as you row and twist and then lift up through center. Okay, so I'm just gonna keep adding on to this. Your next option to add, you can float the left leg up to tabletop. Keep going with this row twist. You can also add a little extension of the leg. So as you row twist, send the left leg away from you. As the arm comes forward, the knee comes in towards the chest lifts to the knee. So full variation, we've got a little leg extension with this row twist. Good. We're gonna give this just about 20 more seconds and then we will be grabbing both cables. You've got tailbone, bicep curls on deck, hopefully one that we know. We'll stay seated. Grab both your cables here in 5, in 4, in 3, 2, and 1. Grab both your cables seated behind the back platform, heels to the platform. Chest is lifted, but you're hinging back, so you're balancing on the tailbone, bicep curls here. Now the elbows don't need to be lifted very high, but they do need to be stationary. They're not moving. Strong through the core. And there's lots of ways to add on to this. So if you want to balance on the feet, you can. But the second I balance on my legs, I really lose the tension and the stability in my biceps. So I'm going to keep my feet down. You do you. If you need more resistance, choke up on the cables or scoot back. Good. Let's go ahead and give this about 18 seconds. Very specific amount of time. I checked my stopwatch. In 4, hold the curl. In 3, 2, hold this curl. Flex the biceps. From here, we're rolling down through the low back and then crunching back up. And I want you to kind of keep this rounded spine. So think C curve through the spine, low back rounds down, crunch, curl forward. And the biceps are gonna stay active the whole time you do this, which is gonna make it really hard. Think about this kind of like a little roll back and a little chin up. Like your chin is reaching up towards where your hands are. Awesome job. Keep it going. We've got 15 seconds to keep moving just like this. And then we're gonna add on because that's what we keep doing. We just keep adding on more stuff. In 4, let's hold it up. In 3, 2, lift up, hold. Now go ahead and round back enough that you are able to lift your feet. Flex the biceps, bring the hands a little closer to the face, hold the tension in the cables. Option 1, march. Strong through the core. Squeeze your low belly, lift one knee at a time. Option 2, both legs float. Option 3, you can just tap the feet down. Or you can kick the legs out. Flex your feet, push through the heel. So you're extending one leg at a time. And if you want to pick up the pace, you can kind of just bicycle out the legs. You'll be here for about 15 more seconds. And then we are going to get into our donkey kick for the right leg. We're going to repeat that right leg series, and we have a little bit of core. And then we're done, okay? So you've got 10 seconds here. Donkey kick for the right leg is next. It will be left knee on the back platform. Cable wraps around your right foot in 4, 3, 2, and 1. Wrap your cable around your right foot. Left knee is on the back platform. Start with your knees hip distance apart on your back platform. Hands slightly wider in the carriage, strong through your core. Push out through the right heel. And this resistance is heavy. If this is too much, you're so close to the springs. Just let the carriage come forward, ditch one of those springs. Super important, you do not feel this exercise in your low back. So core has to work a ton. And push through the heel, squeeze your right glute to move your carriage. Good, keep this going on your right leg. You're past the halfway point on this move. It's not super long. You do not have to extend out so far. If you're losing your form, you can take a break or you can lighten up the spring tension. You've got about 15 seconds. Side lying leg press is next, and then everything that follows. In 8 seconds, lie down on your left-hand side, really close to the back platform. We go leg press in 3, 2, and 1. So I'm lying down my left. I'm hugging my back platform, basically. Right knee is straight forward from my hip. Place your right hand on your right hip. Stack the hips, and then push through the right heel for your leg press. Good. Left forearm is on the floor, lifting left side waist away from the floor, so getting a little extra for the oblique. But if this is too much and the shoulder's creeping towards the ear, you can come to side lying. You just want to be mindful of your carriage, that it's not hitting you in the face. So go nice and slow. And I've got my left knee kind of bent and hooked around my back platform, just as a little bit of leverage here. And that seems to work really well for my setup. So just keep in mind, if you are taller than me or shorter than me, your setup's probably gonna look a little bit different. You might need to scoot further past the back platform. You might need to scoot closer to the front platform. All right, next time that leg is straight, hold. From here, we're going into our bicycle. The leg extends forward, and then the knee bends, press out through the heel. Now you really want to keep the leg the same height in space as it moves through this bicycle. So focus on that. Keep this leg super steady so it's in like the same plane of motion. Good. From here, as you finish up this next one, we're going to reverse the direction of that bicycle. Extend the leg out straight, sweep the leg back, and then bend the knee in. Once the knee is in front of your hip, extend out through the leg, sweep the whole leg back. I don't know why this one's so much harder, but it's just so much harder. Good, we've got 13 seconds to go. Clam is on deck. The foot strap comes all the way up over the right knee. In 3, 2, 1. Slide that foot strap up over the right knee. Heels together, flex your feet, toes apart. Start with the knee down. And then place your right hand on your right hip. This can really help. So keep the hip stacked. Flare the knee open. You're squeezing the space right beneath your hand, and then lower the knee back down. Left side waist is lifting away from the floor. Left shoulder is away from the ear. Good. Now starting to add on, you can clamshell open, kick the leg out. Heels together, lower the knee. Knee lifts, leg kicks, heels together, knee closes. Keep this going, finishing off this leg. We're getting there, I promise. I'm just checking to see what we got on deck, which is gonna be our standing lunge with a torso twist. You're doing great, stay with me. In 4, heels together. In 3, 2, heels together, right hand on right hip, flare the knee open wide, give me a little pulse, little flare that knee back. Squeeze the upper outer corner of your glute. You have 10 seconds. Stand up facing the same way. Cable comes to your hands in 3, 2, and 1. Slide the foot strap off, take it into your hands, face the same direction. Right foot steps forward, left toes tucked behind. You are in your deepest, lowest lunge. And from here, it is a torso twist. For less resistance, scoot closer to the machine. So you could even come in kind of over the back platform. I doubt you're gonna need more resistance, but if you do, scoot away from the machine or choke up on the cable. Focus on moving this cable by using your obliques. So twist through the waistline. Squeeze, wring out the waistline just like you would wring out a washcloth. Awesome. In 4, hold your twist. In 3, 2, hold the twist. Down an inch with the legs, up an inch. Down an inch, up an inch. Energy in your right heel, squeeze your right glute. Drop the left knee a little lower. You're here for 10 seconds. Seated row with a twist, right side. In 3, 2, 1, have a seat. Cable comes into your right hand, heels to the back platform. Chest lifted, remember left hand can come behind the thigh or it can float. Start with your row. Once you have the row, add a twist. Okay, once you have the twist, you can add on a lot from there. So it can be a row twist. You can lean back a little as you come back and then lift through the chest. Option to float the right leg. Option to add an extension of the right leg. Good, and you might not like the same variation on this side as you did the other side. So I really liked the float of my leg and the extension on side 1. Side 2, I just feel kind of unstable, so I'm just gonna stick with the row twist. Right now, you don't have to do what I'm doing. Do what works for you. I'm just explaining to you that the 2 sides of my body are a little freaking different, okay? So I might be doing different things, which is giving you permission to do different things on different parts of your body. It's giving you permission to take any options you need that serve you in this moment today. Really good job, friends. We're gonna give this just 15 more seconds. We are going to 1 black spring, and we are gonna finish with the knee strap crunch series, which if you can hear it in my voice, I freaking love knee strap crunches. In 4, give me 1 black spring. In 3, 2, 1 black spring. Have a seat behind your back platform. Take your foot straps, place them up over your knees like you're putting on a pair of pants. Scoot your glutes down towards your back platform. Lay all the way down on your back. Hands behind the head. Inhale here. Exhale, squeeze your core in and around you and almost press your lower back into the mat. So hold that tension in the core. Lift one knee to tabletop, lift the other knee to tabletop. Squeeze ankles, knees, and thighs together. Flex your feet. We're gonna start with the upper body. The legs don't move. Just curl the head, neck, and shoulders slowly off the floor and then lower back down with control. So keep this going, just an upper body crunch. And let's talk about the setup here. Knees should be right over your hips. Shins are parallel to the ceiling. A lot of times I see the legs up higher. See if you can get your shins parallel to the ceiling. It's gonna make it harder. And a lot of times I see the knees in closer to the chest. Try to let them stack right over the hip creases. And the tension you feel in the cables is gonna be subtle to start. Believe me, it's gonna build. Lower the upper body down on this next one. Now just the legs. I want you to keep your shins parallel to the sky. Point your toes. Slide your toes forward a few inches. And then squeeze the low abs, drive the knees towards the chest, but the shins are staying parallel to the sky. So imagine you're balancing a tray across your shins. Oh my gosh, this is so hard. And you're just sliding your toes forward in space and then sliding the knees back in space. Shh. This is all about the lower part of the abdomen. Focus deep and low in your belly. Good, and if you're not shaking, well, you're about to be. If you're doing this right, it is all day shake. You have 15 seconds to go like this. We're gonna put the upper and the lower body together. We're gonna finish things out in 4, 3, 2, slide the knees in, lift head, neck, and shoulders up, and then squeeze everything in towards one another like this tight little ball. And then inhale as you send the feet forward like we've been doing, lower the upper body down. Exhale, squeeze. Inhale to lengthen. If your cables are sliding up your thighs, bring them back up so they're just above the knees. If you need more tension on these cables, scoot away from your machine. Lower back does not round off the floor. Good, keep this going for me. You've got 25 seconds in these crunches. Full range, breathe, and go just a tiny bit slower. Right, slow is where we're gonna find the shake. The shake is where we're gonna find the change. Good job. On this next one, lift it on up and hold right here. Give me a little pulse in, pulse. You're crunching the upper body in, you're pulling the knees towards the chest, everything squeezing in tighter and closer together. This is it, final countdown. You've got 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, done, lower down. Slide those foot straps off your knees. Hug your knees in towards your chest. Lengthen out through the neck. Slide the shoulders away from the ears. Oh, take a deep breath in. Great job, everybody. Full breath out. And then let's just go ahead and take some circles of those knees in one direction. So imagine the face of a clock on your low back. You'd be hitting each number on the face of that clock. Little massage for your lower back. Little loosening up for those hips. Let's go ahead, reverse direction. Take the knees the other way. Good. So this is definitely a class where I'd recommend doing it again because you will get more seamless at all the transitions. You'll kind of know the leg choreography. Knees back in towards the chest. Let's go ahead and roll off to one side. Make your way up to a comfortable seat. Turn to face me. Let's seal in all that hard work with a little bit of gratitude for what our bodies are capable of. So amazing. Inhale, circle sweep, arms reach up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Oh my goodness, my abs are already sore. Inhale, circle sweep, arms up. Exhale, hands to heart. Awesome job. Thank you so much for being here. I will see you again real soon.